Okay.
Hello.
I'm okay to video all the way down, yeah?
Yes, yeah, by all means.
Phone's switched off anyway.
She's in a backpack.
Sorry?
It's only a little.
Take a dog down. She's in a backpack. Yeah.
Just
They're not off the lead, she's in a little.
you couldn't carry me around. Oh, hello. Oh my God.
She's not normally like
It's like hounds of the Baskervilles. Hello. You're gonna say hello. You're gonna sandwich me to death, aren't you?
Is it steep?
normally like that.
Is it steep
No,
steps?
it's all on one level. The only problem is
For me.
only down about here.
Is it?
Yeah, you're about 3'2" high.
That's fine.
So just keep
Get
that
on your
down.
knees.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll tell you when you want to get in, or if you're quite happy, you can just wander off.
Let's talk
Okay,
a
come
little
on.
bit. Yeah, you can.
Talking.
Yeah, you can do very little bit. The mine, we don't know much about Wheel Mexico. Like all these early mines, there were no written records of them. The only thing you ever see is names on old plans.
Yeah.
So we don't know much about it. This particular tunnel isn't on a plan, it's not recorded that we know of, and that was because there was no legal requirement for you to do so. You didn't
Yeah.
have to make proper plans when this was going. Anyway, we think it was most likely mined 18th century, so that sort of time period. They cut it by hand, the section
Yeah.
you go through, but although it sounds hard, it's not, because the rock's very weathered at this shallow depth, so it's easy to dig. With a hammer and poker, that's all they would have used.
Yeah.
Hardest job for them was carrying the muck out, which would all be wheel or hand barrows, so there'd be no trap wagons in here. Go back to when this is going, say 1820s, 1830s, coal mines in this country, girls worked underground along with boys, so they both worked underground. But in Cornish mines it was completely different, only boys underground. Went underground probably about 10 or 12 years age, so again a lot older than what children did in coal mines. So girls, you wouldn't be underground working, which you might think, oh fab, I'm going to that horrible place, but your job I think was worse. You're working on the surface, doing a lot of surface work. And of course on these coastal mines, you'd be outside on the cliff tops. So you think of it in the middle of January, or even today, with that rain earlier on,
Yeah.
you imagine being stuck
Yeah.
out. We're all right, okay, it's not warm in there, but at least it's relatively dry, and particularly deeper you go, it's going to be a lot hotter, so we'll be in the warm and dry. You're stuck on the top in January in the freezing,
Yeah.
bitter cold, soaked. You got a hard day at work, and when you got home, girls, it wasn't like today. You know, the boys would be sat by the fire, feet up, you'd be slaving over the stove doing the tea. You know, you had all the housework and washing to do. See? Hey, they get it easy today, don't they? Realise how lucky they are. Now, before you go, a
Exactly.
bit of tin. So this is actually, now the sun's come out, you can really see it. So this is Geevor tin, comes from a local coronation load, whiskey load, which you can see is kind of what looks all silvery and sparkly. It was known as steel tin because of it. It's typical of tin, not just in Geevor but St Just. You just don't get big tin crystals here at all. So weight is a really good indicator, and that's what's giving it weight. So that is a bar of Geevor tin metal. So that's been made from a bit of rock just like that bit there.
Quite weighted, aren't you?
Yeah. And at the moment, of course, you know, like all metal prices, gone through the roof. I mean, it has dropped a bit, tin's dropped back a bit now over the last few months, because it was over about £30,000 a tonne. I think it's around about 24,000 at the moment, something like that.
Yeah.
So of course you'd easily mine in Cornwall on that, but opening a mine is so costly that I can't see it happening for some time. But anyway,
Exactly, yeah.
so mind your headers go long, boards to read. You might meet somebody in there. If they are in there, they're lurking in the darkness.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, don't worry.
Record when we go first, because I'm tall. I'm gonna have to.
You should be going.
Do you want to record, Leon? Because you're smaller. Go with it, side of me.
I'm not when it's side of you.
You two go first then. Go on. She's gone and pressed it again. Hey, Leon. Give her to do it. Oh, we're gonna get it straight. Okay, there we go.
I don't know if you'll be able to see.
Yeah, you're filming as he bangs his head.
Yeah, I'm gonna be banging the head a lot. Oh my god. So it's like, look how size this is. Jeez. The next route, well. You reckon I get the camera phone now? Put light on. You reckon? I think so. Oh my god, my neck's killing. Look how bloody low this is. Oh my god, this is getting very low. Oh my god, look how low this is. Jesus Christ. I thought you were claustrophobic. Jesus, I banged it again. I'm really on my knees. Look, hey. This is mad nearly on. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Go forward a bit. If we can. So you can get in. Oh. My God, that's very hard work, isn't it? Really hard. Ah, right, high up. Oh my God. This gets worse. That opens the other way out. Look at this now. Oh mate, that's right. It's a ladder shaft. Oh, look at that scoop there, look at there. So point it up, let's hold it. You see the ladder? Straight up that way. Jesus, it goes really high up. And they used to come down shafts like this. Are you ready? It's narrow. This is the East Drive danger no entry. As you can see, look, lots of water coming through. For somebody like me, 6'11", this is me stood up now, straight. Oh, that's better. Oh, you seen left? All this squat and walking. And I think we're going back out. Yeah. That is small mine. The tin mine. And I've got this little, looks like a building that used to be here is being demolished. Oh, it's a good 20-foot drop here, if not more. Ladies are down there. Beautiful. Might try and see if we can get a bit further down here and get a bit a better. Okay, look at this. This is freaky. This is really freaky. Would you go in there? Go around that corner. Yeah. What is it? I don't know. Would you go in there? I came in here, I felt very eerie. You go first.
So because it says that, oh there.
You see, you grabbed on them there. Go on then. You record, I'll go first then. You can't put light, it says low light.
I mean you can't put it on.
Oh, what's it say? Very effective into your peril. Thank you. Weigh in, low light.
It's probably
Take care.
very small.
And also, given that special tool, you got your barrel back.
Come on.
But they both quite amusing in those days.
Now someone's going to jump out at me.
It was really almost like that. You should know. I'm quite happy.
What the fuck's that? What on earth is it?
Not straight on, I'm allowed to do that.
That's the chef thing.
If you went into
I'm
town,
guessing that's what they bring it up on.
unheard of. And on Tuesdays, when I was in Geevor, on Tuesdays, we'd be up, our blasting time was 2:20. And then we had to go down back to the station, in the cave, and then we'd shower and...
It's weird, isn't it? Huh?
I think I broke it.
And it says turn the wheel to see what like under your feet. So it's that.
What's it next bit?
Turn it the other way, see if it goes down.
No, it's only that one bit. Turn it other way, it goes down.
Did you just jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, she jumped twice.
Partly exposing underlying ground. The final shaping of the corner was brought about by climate change over the last 3 million years, when ice ages and rapid changes in sea level created the landscape we see today. Time, space, energy and matter all ultimately come into existence over 13 billion years ago in the Big Bang. This created the universe, which has been evolving and expanding ever since. Out of this expanding ball of energy, matter was formed and drawn together by gravity to form the first stars. In the heart of these early stars, the simple original matter was fused to form more complex elements. However,
Alright, watches
even
now.
stars have
That's
life.
it, we on.
When they die, some explode.
Alright, which is also known as fool's gold.
Yeah.
Like tin, blasted out into space. From the debris of these old stars, new stars were made. In this way, about 4.5 billion years ago, our Sun, Earth and Solar System formed. The early Earth was a ball of molten rock. As this cooled, the outer surface solidified to form a solid crust that contained a relatively tiny metal thing.
Local amethyst now,
The
I
crust
reckon
of the
that's
Earth
about
is not
5 grand's worth of
made
amethyst
up of
there.
a number of interlocking pieces
I've got a rock like that worth 78 quid.
At the same rate as your fingernail grows. This slow movement means that the surface of the sedimentary rocks are all mountain. The great pressures generated during this process changed the sedimentary rocks into metamorphic rocks that, in form, will kill us. During this mountain building process, some of the sediments were forced down deeper into the earth, where they melted to form a cool molten rock called magma. This magma was eventually cooled deep underground to form a massive igneous rock with ground strata. As the magma cooled, earthquake cracks opened. These also extended to the surrounding rocks, allowing real schools to break through. Eventually, these igneous became sufficient to contain minerals such as
Like
tin,
a
to
long
be
time.
deposited in the cracks that formed in the rain and mud.
But obviously that surface.
The mountain chain continuously redirected and rose to keep up exposing underground. A final shaping of the corner was brought about by climate change over the last 3 million years, as ice ages and rapid changes in sea level created the landscape we see today. Time, space, energy and matter all this created the universe, which has been evolving and expanding ever since. Out of this expanding
Okay, okay. Yeah, good picture that. I'm guessing they've gone upstairs. Have they gone?
You have to go play it.
Hmm. What's this now? Cinema? Before. Films go paradise. guessing it's just the showers there. Yeah. Just shower in there. That's all it is, isn't it? It's just shower room and wet rooms.
So is it where the packing in it before they start that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Better built showers than what we had these days, huh? A lot better white rooms. Imagine if this were a lot cleaner. No? Changing rooms. Wow.
Back in the day.
What does it say?
Alright, my lover.
Alright, my lover. Told ya. Back in the day, that's what we used to say. Alright, my lover. Are you allowed dogs in the cafe? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's busy in there at the moment, that's all I can say.
See how busy it is. Oh, God. Buddha's sat on little gems.
How much are they then? Do you want them? Yep.
£12.95, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, a pink one.
You've got quite a few different ones here. Did you want to get one of these, Kev? That's what I used to.
Takes myself, hasn't it?
That's like what we saw down at that mine. These are quite cool. With little Buddhas on. Pieces of rock with Buddhas on. Apparently this is a Black Widow, false Black Widow.